Go Talk Radio is fire. Which one's the ultimate debater? CEOP or Double XL? Are they going to do anything besides Go Talk Radio?
Easy to spot the sheeps when the goats come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Only Built for Goats, early night show with myself, CEOP, and the great debater Double XL. So I'm giving you a little bit of respect tonight. We got a goat in the building. Definitely got special guests in the building. Who we got coming to the stage tonight, Double X?
Coming to the stage, one of the greatest of all time, a living legend. Now you just don't call everybody a living legend. From the mixtape era to the DVDs, now he got his own app. Every time the hustle switch, he switches hustle.
Talk that talk.
But before I bring him up here, I got a song on my heart.
Uh-oh.
Y'all mind if I sing a little bit of it?
He improv. He'll never
She's your queen to be,
man.
an object of your affection, to quench your royal fire.
I'm not joining that.
Good job.
Coming to the stage, the legend. I'm proud to call him my homie, my friend. Y'all make some noise for DJ Joe Pro.
I got 100 bitties, think I'm Joe Pro. Them black choppers and I'm 24. 100 bitties, Joe Pro. Money out, that shit get low. I think I'm Joe Pro. I think I'm Joe Pro. 100 bitties, I think I'm Joe Pro.
The legend, the living legend in the building, Joe Pro. What up, brother?
And I appreciate you having me, dog.
Hey man, we appreciate you being here, man. This is man, I done known you probably at this point 20 something years, man.
Yeah.
Like the whole time I've known you, you've always been Joe Pro. I don't know if you remember when I met you, I doggone show on Double XL. I was security in the club.
Hey, you was always fly though.
I try to be, but no, you was that guy, man.
Appreciate it.
I remember being security at the Virginia House of Comedy and women coming up to the DJ booth flashing you. I'm like, yo,
Wow.
we talking 20 years ago.
That's 20 years
It was a
ago.
minute ago.
He that guy, man.
And he said it's still happening.
Yeah, I think you gonna run our numbers up today, man.
Let's do something.
And in true Joe Pro fashion, we got very beautiful ladies on stage. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves real quick.
Absolutely.
Ow, ow. What's up, what's up? My name is Natural Disaster. That's natural, NATURAL_DIZASTR on IG. So go follow your girl.
And I'm Kelly Kales. I'm Jackpot Baby on Instagram _Jackpot Baby BABII_. Follow me on Instagram.
Hey, Bleak, here, take my phone, follow both of them right now. Do it right now. I give you all my codes. Anyway.
And then also shout out to Natural Disaster because you also are the AMP ambassador, correct?
Right.
The app ambassador.
Right.
Okay, yeah, shout out.
So, but the man of the hour, DJ Joe Pro, man.
I appreciate you, man.
What up, man?
Chilling. I love the setup, man. This is crazy, man. I didn't think it was gonna be this exclusive.
It's the Red Room, man.
actually dope.
One of my favorite couples in the world, man. Got a dope setup here, man. And they do a lot of things for the area with the Red Room. So this definitely for artists. Anything you got going on, this definitely where you need to check in at.
Yeah, I'm
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So Joe Pro, this is what I want to know, man. Let's take it back.
Okay.
Let's talk about Lil Joe.
All
Let's
right.
talk like what came first? Like, were you always a female magnet or were you DJing? Like, what was young Joe Pro like?
So it all started from the music, to be
Okay.
honest with you. Started DJing back in the days, just doing house parties.
Okay.
And then moved on to the strip club, to a regular club, to,
Were you nervous at your first strip club booking?
of course.
Yeah. What relaxed you?
You know what that booty meat
Yeah,
relax. So man, Joe, you've been doing your thing for a minute. Like, when did you start with the mixed CDs? Or did the mix CDs come first, or was it like the DVDs? What came first?
The mix CDs came first, then it elevated to the DVDs from the mix CDs. From the mix CDs, I started to do a mixtape video. So all the DVDs that you see that everybody, you know, calls them porn videos, they weren't really porn videos. They were mixtape videos. The music from my CD, and I added exotic dancers, Daytona Beach footage back when everybody was going to Daytona and Bike Week, and put it all together like a little compilation.
I understand that they want porn videos, but plenty of men pulled on their shake weight to them videos.
Oh, it was porn in them, but you know, the whole thing wasn't, if you get what I'm saying.
It was dad porn? Dad? Like porn, like?
Nah, it was triple X rated, but it was just, you know what I mean? It was mixed in with other stuff.
Well, so we moving too fast, man. Let's slow this thing down. Okay, the mixtapes. Tell us about your first mixtapes, and I know you got them in places like DJs. How did that come about?
Yeah.
My mixtapes got popular in high school. Coming out of high school.
So you was in high school doing it?
Yeah, I was doing the mixtapes in high school.
Okay.
Yeah. And coming out of high school, you know, everybody went to DJs, music, and video to get all their records. So over a period of time, you know, they started hearing about them, and I kind of talked my way into putting my mixtapes in the store. So that's where it all started from, as far as getting them in the different stores. And then, of course, it was the Flavor for You stores and the convenience stores and stuff like that. So it kind of...
How did you get out of town, though? Because I was in Jersey, and I was bumping into your joint. So
right.
How did they get up top? How did you get them out of town?
Just from word of mouth, man. Just, you know, word spread, and cats was hitting me up, I own this store, can you get your stuff down here? And I started sending them out, and that's pretty much how it evolved from there.
Mm.
Yeah.
When did it pick up? Like, when did you start to see real money from the mixtape circuit?
Real money?
That you can talk about. Because that was that era we gonna talk about. You almost got a little bit of trouble back then too.
Yeah, man. It had
with DJ Drama.
It had its ups and downs, man, to be honest with you. It started out real good, and then, you know, bootlegging came around. Mm-hmm. And the Jamaicans and everybody was selling their joints for $2 and $3, so that brought the price back down. So I had to bring my price down to compete. And even though I'm putting all this effort into making it and spending all this money on inserts and paying to get covers made and all that, the Jamaicans was just putting their thing out, just a tape and a case, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, ups and downs, bro, good and bad.
That's crazy. I know you from Norfolk, correct?
Right, Northview.
Northview. That's what I was going to ask you. What part of Norfolk? From Northview. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about your upbringing, your parents.
Man, I'm an only child, though. I ain't even gonna front to you. I'm an only child, so
you got all the DJ equipment you want.
So you
I ain't gonna front. I did. I ain't had no problems with that. I was the only child. I pretty much got what I want most of the time.
So it's a single parent home, mother, father?
Yeah, mother and father. Yeah. My mom was a librarian. My father was a postal carrier.
Yo.
Now I got questions. What did your parents say when they seen that first? Not the regular mixtape when you start at high school. When she seen that first bubble on that mixtape. I know you had to have them at the crib.
Yeah.
I know that was the manufacturer.
I ain't gonna front. My mom wasn't too fond of it, but she seen me doing my thing, and she was proud of me doing my thing, and she just let it go from there. But she wasn't too excited.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yes.
So, in my mind, I feel like you had an epiphany when you... Did I say that word right?
Yeah.
Don't ask me to say it again. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like you was making mixtapes, and then, you know, you got like a sign from God, and you had a vision of booty meat, and you like, I know what I was supposed to be doing with my life. Like, how did that transition happen to, you know, the Joe Pro, the mixtape DJ, to strip club DVD Joe Pro? Like, what was that moment like that you saw the light to say, you know, this is the way I need to go?
Right. It's funny how you said an epiphany, because it kind of happened that way, kind of. Like I said, I was doing the mix CDs already. Then, you know, people were putting out Daytona Beach tapes then. And Myrtle Beach, the joints with the bikes.
Right.
So I came up with the idea to put everything together. The music, the strippers, the strip club, Daytona Bike Week, and put all that together. So
as a package.
It was kind of like an epiphany.
Did it hit right away? Like your first one, was it?
It hit right away. I was, you know, I didn't expect it for real.
Caught you off guard.
I think it's selling itself.
Yeah, definitely. What do you remember about that first cover on that DVD? What did you do on that first cover?
The first cover.
Yeah, do you remember the first one? What was the first one?
The first cover had my ex-girl on it, and she was a dancer, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a picture of it with me, but it was a dope cover. It was definitely.
And how many years ago was this?
The first one had to be like 98.
So you telling me the woman on your first cover ever is a grandma now?
Oh, wow.
Somebody, Granny, is on Joe Pro's first DVD.
And she can't take it off.
Yeah.
Nana's on the cover. That's dope.
So, still talking about the DVDs. Was that's a lot of footage. So was you running around to these places gathering the footage? Or did you like collect these footage, call people up, pay for it? How to explain that whole process?
At first it started like this. I was doing basically 90% of the footage myself.
Okay.
And after I started making a little bit of money, then I started buying the actual X-rated footage from different porn stars or different porn companies and mixing it up, with the rest of my footage. So,
who taught you all this? Like, you just start calling numbers like...
I mean, I just branched out, man. I started going to Daytona, Bike Week, and talking to different people. And then maybe it was a couple of years I couldn't make it down there. I knew guys that were filming. I hit them up. Look, I'm going to buy the footage from you, film some stuff down there.
That's dope.
Send it to me. So
you was outsourcing.
Yeah,
That's a smart business move, man.
Definitely had to, because you can't be everywhere.
Was they comfortable with the camera all the time? Like,
they was comfortable as long as the money was there. The money was there.
That's right.
It was no problem. Sometimes, the money won't right, or like say I'm in a private party and I'm filming.
Yeah.
Like, what you doing? You ain't tipping us a nothing. You
start throwing the bread.
Gotta change up a little bit, so.
Hold on, yo. My mama is on the live, yo.
Oh wow.
Yo, how you got my mama checking in?
That's crazy.
Joe Pro bring everybody out, man. Mama ain't got nothing to do with this.
Ask if she been to none of the parties, man. Might not like the answer.
But let me ask you this, Joe. When did you know you was popping outside the state? Like, well, give us a story about when you was like, yo, I'm getting some traction. I might be a celebrity on the low. What was that moment like?
I had a lot of people in the service that hit me up, and they was. Like, say Desert Storm, for instance, when that was going on, I had cats that hit me up in Desert Storm, like, you provided entertainment for our group of people that was at war. You helped us get through certain stuff. That's when I knew, not only was I providing entertainment, but I actually was making a difference to people that was going through shit at the same time.
You was sending booty overseas?
Yeah.
Yo! This getting crazy.
Real talk,
man. This is a crazy story, man. But no, for real, we just want to, first of all, salute you because, man, we see your grind. And one thing I know, you always been a humble cat. Very humble, man.
Appreciate that, dog.
You got more than enough reasons to walk around here big-headed. And as long as I know you ain't never been you, the way you treated me when I was security is the same way you treat me as who I am today. And I always respected that about you, brother. And it's dope because actually about 3 months ago, I went to an event. That first event I ever seen in this area like this, where they saluted, it was just for you and Jack of Spades, and they
Shout out to
saluted
Jack
y'all.
Spade.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
Tell us a little bit about that night and what it meant to you, man.
That night meant a whole lot, man, because never has anybody in Virginia ever put something together, I think, to salute people in this area that really that really grinded and put in work doing certain things. And for me and Jack to be presenting an award, I mean, it definitely meant a lot to both of us. Because we both been grinding for a minute, and for somebody to actually put forth the effort to put together a whole ceremony like that meant a lot. Yeah, shout out to Drew, by the way, to put the whole thing together.
That's what's up.
All right, once again, I'm moving too fast, Pete. Forgive me.
It's all right.
I got to back up a little
It's
bit,
all
but
right.
this the homie, man. So
I know it.
So,
I know it.
So we're gonna get a little controversial. I know at one point in time you got in trouble.
Yeah.
For the. Tell it. You got to dig into that. Tell us that story, man.
Yeah, because it was like a law, right? That they used against you.
Yeah, this
DJs at
shit
the
deep,
time?
man. This might take a minute, bro.
Hey,
Come on,
we got
come on.
time.
All right, I'm gonna take it from the top. My CDs, like I said, were sold in different states, different cities. So it was a guy, I think it was in North Carolina. I can't think of which part of North Carolina. I think it was Lake Gaston. He was selling my CDs at Lake Gaston Bike Fest. And I couldn't be there. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this amount of CDs from you. Send me a banner to put on my table. So I had ordered one of them big Joe Pro banners from Kinko's. It had Joe Pro on the front and had my name and all that on it. So I sent him the banner. Lake Gaston Bike Fest over, hit him up. Yo, I sold damn near almost all your CDs. He was like, I'm gonna meet you and bring your banner back to you. This was like 3 weeks after that.
Okay.
So I pull up in Military Circle Mall to meet the dude to pick my banner. I see the mall security van rolling around. You know, I ain't think nothing of it. I'm sitting in the truck. Then all of a sudden, the Norfolk police jump out the mall security van and tell me basically I'm under arrest. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, what the fuck going on?
Right.
Yeah, so later on, I put everything together, but basically, that dude had got arrested for selling mixed CDs and put me in the mix. And in this area, I guess they looked at me like I was the head honcho of the CDs.
Man.
So they were like, you know, we're going to make an example out of this dude, and came down on me. And the charge was possession of recorded devices with no true name and manufacturer.
Break down to the people what that means.
Basically, that was a law made back in the day, back when people were doing like live recordings at concerts, how they would tape a concert and sell it.
Right.
So that was to stop people from doing that, but they started using it against mixtape DJs and certain store owners that were selling mix CDs. So that's how I ended up getting caught up.
Yeah. How you make it out of that?
Yeah, how you beat it? That Joe Pro money?
No, these cats ran up in the crib, had my parents at gunpoint.
Oh no!
Now this was when I was in jail. They had already locked me up, and then they raided the crib.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah, that whole incident was crazy. I mean, I got like probation and a bunch of fines. I went to court like 3 different times. I had like 3 different lawyers. Like, yeah, y'all don't have me. Yo, they drugged my ass.
I know you. What was that call like? Not to get too serious, but what was that call like when you called home and talked to your moms and found out that they ran up in there at gunpoint, man?
Shit, I was hurt and I felt a certain way that something I did caused them to have to go through the shit. I mean, they was behind me throughout the whole thing, but it was just like, you don't want to put your parents in that type of predicament, had them looking bad, 15 police cars parked in front of the crib like you the goddamn biggest kingpin in Norview, and you know what I'm saying, this shit over some CDs. Niggas was like, what? You know what I mean? So
Now how did you? Cause you kept it moving. Like you still out here. So how did you approach the game after that?
Basically, like I said, I went to court, got all that stuff straight, and basically it's laws around what they got set in place. So now, as far as on all my CDs, I got the right stuff. Like, I ain't gonna just say what it is, but I got the right stuff in place, so I don't get
jammed up.
Yeah. So you definitely learned something from it, right?
Right, most definitely. Like I said, bro, they drugged me, bro. Believe me when I tell you, like, some real drug dealer type shit.
And when I think about Joe Pro, I think about, you know, all the celebrities as far as, you know, exotic ladies and stuff like that. When they come to town, they definitely getting with you, man. Name some of the people that you done worked with, that you done built relationships with. Some of the celebrities, you know, I know it's a long list. We got time, man.
Yeah, I mean, you already know from Pinky to Cherokee.
What? Yo, you naming legends, boy.
Yeah. I mean, it was some of the, like I said, living legends that I really look forward to meeting. Jada Fire. Let me see, as far as top exotic dancers, of course, Secret Monet, Dallas the Body, Taylor Jones, Keiki XXX. You know, with the long tongue. You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're doing. Actually, I don't. I heard.
Yeah, that's just the name of a few though. Yeah.
That's what's up. Who are some of them you got the strongest relationships with? Like who is your dog out of some of those people?
Definitely Secret in Dallas. You know, Secret is from Atlanta. I used to travel to Atlanta on the regular in Dallas. She's right there in DC. So Dallas kind of started like on the like on the gay scene as far as performing down here, and I kind of made her kind of mainstream as far as the different clubs. So.
That's dope. Another thing I want to talk to you about is, I know, like we said earlier before we brought you on, you were constantly switching hustles and keeping up with how everything goes. Right. And I know now you got an app, and I know your brand ambassador is here, so we want to talk to her and talk to you about this app that you got going on. Tell us a little bit about it.
All right. Well, I hooked up with Coastal Media. Shout out to Brad, and put together a platform to basically push my CDs and DVDs without having to go through the stores. You know, a lot of stores are closing, of course, video stores and all that. So everybody's downloading and streaming pretty much now. So now you can get all my content from my latest CDs to my latest DVDs will all be online. All my new stuff is going to come out online. Once again, it's www.djjopro.app and also djjopro.com. So all my CDs, DVDs, I got new stuff coming out. I got Dancers of the Month. I got exclusive footage. Like if you look up there for this month, I got Natural Disaster. She has a video that she did for what's the rapper's name that you did the video for? Oh yeah, you do a lot of videos. But anyway, it was a rapper that she did a video for, and that's actually on the site also.
You said she got a feature on the app.
Yeah.
Hey, Bleak, can you download that app for me? Put that.
Download it.
DJJoePro.app. Alright. So they own it.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became the brand ambassador for this great venture right here.
I've known Joe for a minute since I've started dancing. And my friend here, Kelly Kells, like she taught me how to dance and all of that. So yeah, so it's crazy. So I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx. I've been raised in Virginia. Half my life in VA, half my life in New York. And I started dancing when I was like 18. That's when it was like legal to dance, but like nah, if you had a connect, you can get in there earlier than that. But like nah, like started dancing at 18, and I met him when like Pure Diamonds was Magic City.
Right.
Yeah, he knows my sister, my oldest sister, Lala.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dolores Craighead. What's up? Hey.
Lala, what up?
So yeah, so that's how I got to know Joe, and from there it's been ahead ever since.
That's dope. Joe, name me 3 strip clubs in Virginia you haven't worked at.
Oh, I work in the mall, man.
Yo, Joe Pro is in the building, man. We see a lot of people in the comments. Hey, I don't know if y'all see what's going on. Some of the people in the comments might need to be blocked.
You stupid.
Oh, y'all already up? They own it. We live, so we just talking real. I got you, boo boo. We good. That's how we handle that.
Hey, but look, we be having that go talk. Why you talking about them clubs? I want to know the top 5 clubs that he been to. And why